Hello everyone, welcome back. Um, on the last few episodes, I was talking about corruptions and ads and stuff, and on how we need to be more self-aware and everything like that. Well, today is going to be a little bit different than that. I made a part 2 to the corruption of ads, and they just want money, and we talked about a lot of things within these last episodes. But today we're going to talk about something different. We need to talk about how are just people around the world, not every single person, but some people are just blaming things on other people that they didn't even have anything to do with. Like, people don't want to take responsibility for themselves or for others or, for anybody. And it's sad to see this. It's people who put the blame on everyone else just because of it, just because they don't want to get blamed for something. People need to understand that it's you have to own up to your responsibility. You have to own up to what you did, or to what you said, or to what happened. And I know it's not easy for some of the people. For some people, I know it's not easy, but we just have to, as human beings, to come forth and to tell, everyone that, hey, I'm the one who ate your ice cream. Sorry, it was good. It was chocolate, my favorite. Yeah, people might get mad or sad or, have emotions on stuff like that, but it's it's just something that you have to do. Even if you can't help it, or even if you help it. People have excuses for every single thing. Like, if you're too busy at work and you forgot something that you're not supposed to forget, or if you leave at the house without your keys and you're in a rush and you forgot, that is okay if you get a little bit busy here and there. But if you keep making excuses for every single little thing you do, then that's totally different. And sadly, it's just sad to see that people have excuses for every single small thing in the world. You know. So as our human selves, we have to stand up and we have to take responsibility for things that we have done or said. So hopefully this brings light on some stuff that that's been going on for a long time, and hopefully a lot of people can realize what they're doing, and they can be like, oh my gosh, you know what, I've been taking you've been taking the fall for everything that I do and say. And hopefully people will come to realize. It's sad that people just automatically just have excuses for every single thing. Even if they didn't even do anything, they still have excuses. We as people need to realize what we're doing and what we're saying and what we have to do about the things that we have to do. So it's really sad that people just are on replay, and it's really sad. I just hope that some people can realize on what they're doing, because if we can't stop on what we're doing, then we're just going to end up circling around and around and around and again, and nothing is going to have a change. Like, if I forgot to feed my cats this morning, then they will tell me, they will bite me, they will tell me straight up that they're hungry, and it'd be my fault because I'm the one who didn't feed them, because I either was too busy, or just because I didn't want to, or just random stuff. Like, if I did this or if I did that, then it'd be my fault. It wouldn't be my cat's fault because they're hungry and they can't feed themselves. You don't have hands, so it's my job to feed them, and it's my job to give them attention and love that they need. Like, my cat threw up today because he was eating some grass, and that's my fault because I wasn't outside watching my cats, or I wasn't in the living room or the kitchen cleaning up my mess. I mean, after I found out, of course, I cleaned it right away. But if I didn't clean it, then it'd be dry and it'd be even more hard to clean up. Do you know where I'm getting at? So if we don't commit to what we have done, we're just going to keep on making messes for ourselves. And that's not how I want to live my life. And I hope that you don't want to live your life like that either, because I just really hope that people can realize what they're doing. You know, if you're walking through the street and you bump into somebody and you just don't say anything and they're like, didn't you just like bump into me? And people are like on auto control, where like they just do their routines without even thinking about it, you know? There's another word for it, but it's everything's in my head, buzzing around. But it's just like you're a car and you keep on swirling around and around and around because it's all you know how to do. But then once you realize, as a snap, it comes into your head, you're like, you know what? I've been doing the same thing over and over again. I've been having excuses. I've been having people have the blame for my excuses, and I won't stand for it anymore. That's what I want to hear. First for myself and for other people, you know? We have to stand up and we have to own up to it. And a lot of people are ashamed to admit. I'm not ashamed to admit that, you know, like I'm I'm a little bit lazy here and there, or I play too much video games here and there. I admit to that. Yeah, I do. I do play, and I do make messes, and I am clumsy. And, you know, I admit to that, you know? I'm not perfect. I can sometimes be selfish a little bit, and sometimes I'm really kind and loving and nice. But, you know, it's just sad that some people don't even realize that they're just, like, living their lives without thought, you know? They're like zombies. But not every single person is like that. Like, there's some people who actually know what they're doing, and they actually apologize if they bump into you in the middle of the street or on the busy road, or, you know, anywhere. Yes, baby, hold on. Hold on, baby. But, anyway, I just hope that everyone has more commitment to how they have to own up to everything, you know? They don't have to own up to every single thing, because some things aren't their fault all the way, and I can understand that. And I can see both sides of the story as well. I'm not just one-sided. Like if someone is like bumping into me and they're like too busy to realize, they'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, and they're like, what are you sorry for? And I'm like, oh, I'm just used to it. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of awkward, but even if they did on accident, it's not their fault. And even if I said sorry, you know, it'd be not my fault either if I still said sorry, because I'm used to saying sorry. You know, with every mistake, we grow stronger. We grow as a person, and that's why in this video I want to help you realize on how things are going into the world. You know, how people are living. Hold on, baby. How they're living their lives. You know, not a lot of people are like that, but some are, and we have to help them rise to the top, you know? We have to help them build them up as a person, because we can't just like knock them down, you know? We just have to be a good person and to help them realize we can't just like shove them all into their faces at once, but we just have to take it a little step at a time, you know? But anyway, I hope this really helped you, and thank you for watching. See you guys later.